What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Anthony here with Top Notch Fragrance. Back at it again with another video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be doing my top cola fragrances in my collection. Obviously, there's no real cola in these fragrances, but it's just like a mixture of like accords that just give off this like Coca-Cola kind of vibe. So without further ado, guys, let's jump right into it. Alright, so these are gonna be ranked smelling least to most like cola. It's just gonna be like cola accord. They don't use like real soda. At least I would hope not that they don't use real soda in the fragrance. But yeah, we're gonna start off with the designer Spice Bomb Extreme by Victor and Rolf. This does not have a cola accord, but it has vanilla, cinnamon, it has cumin, uh, bourbon whiskey, and saffron. I have some on my wrist already. This smells like least like cola. It mostly smells more like that cinnamon, kind of like tobacco smell. But it's like very hint and like very faint cola accord. Very nice. Honestly, it's one of my favorite designer fragrances. You can never go wrong with the Spice Bomb Extreme. It's masculine, it's mass appealing. I mostly wear it in the fall and like winter time, especially like around Christmas. Alright, next up on the list we got Swiss Arabian. This is called Opulence of Dubai. This doesn't have a cola accord, but it does have like a conglomeration of like a bunch of notes that kind of give off this Coca-Cola smell. It's mostly, I think, like spices and amber and resins that like create that kind of like that soda smell that you get in cola. Um, so with this, you're gonna get some ginger, which kind of upbrings this fragrance and kind of like gives it that like effervescence, you know, like that like fizzle that you get when you open a cola. You have some elemi, some bergamot, rose, pink pepper. There's chocolate in here, surprisingly. There's roasted coffee beans, amber, atlas cedar, incense, and bourbon vanilla. I think the bourbon vanilla in here like really like contributes like to that cola smell. It kind of smells like a vanilla cola, because the bourbon vanilla here in the base is like very prominent, and it kind of like carries the whole fragrance. And that cardamom gives it that like that spice. And it smells like kind of good, almost syrupy, but like very masculine. So I call it like a manly cola kind of smell. And I've used up a lot of this fragrance, as you guys can see. Big dent on this one. Next up, we got House of Sillage #1. So this is kind of like a cherry cola version of like Spice Bomb Extreme. This overpriced bottle right here. Sometimes I think you just pay for the bottle, I swear. But I do like this color. It's like a crimson red color. The notes in here, it doesn't have cherry, but I get this kind of like cherry smell to it. The notes here is cinnamon, amber, oud. You get some tonka beans, some cloves. You have some ginger again, which I think the ginger contributes a lot to like that cola smell. That vanilla, of course, mahogany, and cedar. It's a very good fragrance. It has like this cherry accord. I don't know from what, but yeah, definitely more of a cola smell than Spice Bomb Extreme. Also, fun fact, you could buy this at Nordstrom now. But yeah, I don't think 295 is worth this fragrance, honestly. But it's nice to have. It's nice to like do that. This is like a James Bond kind of fragrance, you know? Next up, we got a niche fragrance, which is like one of my favorite cola smells that's not artisanal, because we got a couple artisanal fragrances next up that just blow all of these fragrances out the water. And we're talking about Ambar Dominicano from Day 3 Fragrances. I actually like this presentation. It's very simplistic, minimalistic, you know? This actually does have a Coca-Cola Accord in it. It has lime as well, passion fruit, lavender, red wine, Davina, Immortelle. It has some honey, some rum, cinnamon, benzoin, vanilla, sandalwood, patchouli, and rock rose. So it has like all the makings of like a cola fragrance. And this smells like you legit just got like those like plastic jugs of Coca-Cola and you put it on ice and then you just squeeze the lemon on top. With like a hint of like this kind of dull red wine, like this red wine that you poured a glass but like you kind of forgot about it and it's been sitting there for a few hours. And it adds like this nice kind of like booziness to it as well. I know there's rum in here that sweeten things up a little bit too. But yeah, this actually smells like Coca-Cola with lime. It's very good though. It's very woodsy as well. So it's not just like you're gonna smell like soda. You're gonna smell like the sandalwood that's in here. It's like this dry woody base, which is a big how should I say this? It kind of smells like you're working with wood while drinking like soda, basically. It's very good. This next fragrance is from an artisanal brand called El Cardi Studio. And this has a cola accord, tobacco, and spices. It has Siberian and traditional Castори musk, Via, and Soheri oud. So we're talking about Castори Cola from El Cardi Studio. Tells you the notes in the front. Look at the juice. That looks like cola. And this, to me, this is like if Coca-Cola had like subgenres or like categories like designer and then like non-designer and then, you know, bottom barrel. This would be like the Gucci of cola. Like it's like so high quality. Like I wouldn't say this smells like Coca-Cola. This smells like a rich man's cola, if that makes sense. It's just so high up there in quality. The animalics here add like a lot of depth to that cola smell. And it just plays so well. It's a little bit, how do I say this? Oh, like an occasional wear. Like this is not something you would wear every day. But when you do wear it, my God, man, you're gonna smell fantastic. You're gonna smell so good. This has almost like a caramelized kind of smell to it as well. And it has 2 types of oud and like 2 types or 3 types of musk. But you're not gonna smell like fecal. You're going to smell like just like addicting, alluring, you know, just kind of like how traditional fragrances were made back then with real ingredients. This is like amazing. And I use this very sparingly because it's sold out, and not just because it's sold out as well, but it's like expensive, and I only got, what is this, 15 ml. I'm trying to make this last my lifetime. So what I would do is usually I'll spray Amber Dominicano like on my clothes, and then on my neck I'll spray Castори Cola. Just because this will stain your clothes as well. But yeah, Castори Cola Bright. There's a dense version, which I have a sample of, which is like the oud and the other animalics are a little bit more amped up and it sits closer to the skin. But I really do enjoy the bright version. I'm glad I picked the bright version. It's just like, this is like an electrifying fragrance. And there's like nothing in my collection like this fragrance. It's like in my top 5. Next up, we got the most realistic cola smell in my collection, and it's Lost Tribe dirty soda. This is cola, lime, vanilla, oud. This fragrance smells like you just cracked open a Coca-Cola on a hot summer day. It has lime, orange, bergamot, pink pepper, cassia, coriander, neroli, clove, oud, vanilla, tonka bean, benzoin, patchouli, and then you have a couple woods in the base such as sandalwood and cedarwood. I don't know how they were able to capture it, but it smells like the fizziness you get from like the cola when you first open it, and it also has like this candied nature to it. From like those, like, you know, those little soda pop gummies, the little Coca-Cola ones. Yeah, it kind of smells like that as well. Very good. It's not cloying, and it's just amazing how they were able to capture that. Like, I have no idea how they were able to make this like cola come to life. And again, this is like a small quantity, but you know, it's meant for like the fragrance enthusiast. You know, it's not like meant for someone that's just gonna spray on a fucking fragrance nilly-willy, you know. This is pure art right here. Don't worry, guys, you're not gonna smell like lean like in the picture of the cover right there. But man, this smells amazing. I think this is like the most cola fragrance I've ever smelled in my life. So yeah, there's 6 fragrances that I have that are like smell like cola to my nose. I don't know if you guys were able to pick up that I like cola fragrances, or cola smelling scents, but I do, just because they're fun. You know, you have your more like mass appealing ones, you have your comfort ones, and they're just fun to wear, honestly. Like, I like spices. I like spicy fragrances when they're used right. I don't want to smell like someone's fucking cupboard, you know. I want to smell nice, so it has to be done right. And I think these fragrances, well, 5 of these fragrances I'd buy again. I wouldn't buy this fragrance again. Is it a good fragrance? Yeah, it's good, but to me, it's just, I don't know, it's not worth that price point. It smells good though, so it's probably sample worthy. But yeah, there's another brand that I really wanted to try that has a cola fragrance, or like, I don't know if it was root beer or cola, but it was a soda pop fragrance. It's from Tuska, but the resellers are selling that fragrance for like an arm and a leg, and I don't find it worth it. But if you guys do have that fragrance, let me know, because I want to know how it smells like. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video till the end. Make sure you guys do a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.